Being in grade 9, it's a really fun experience because it's the first year of high school. You get to know everybody, and like you get to know the school better and the system.
Last year. Oh God, I frowned upon myself last year. Like I'm looking at myself now and I'm like, how could you're so stupid, you what?
Grade 9. I guess like grade 9 I was still trying to like see where I belonged. I don't know.
I think my most memorable moment from grade 9 was probably my grade 9 drama class because it was honestly where I made most of my friends.
Grade 10 it was kind of like the same thing. Like I didn't really like grade 9 or 10 at all. Mm-hmm. And then I left King to go to Rosedale, went for a day, came back, and I was like out of school for like a week trying to get back into King.
I don't know, I made pretty much all my friends from drama class. And then I worked up from there, made new friends. I can't remember grade 9 other than that. Like I really can't.
Drama and friends.
Oh God, grade 9 me, I was so stupid. I still feel, I think I'm always gonna look, grade 11, I'm probably gonna say grade 10, Hiwa, you're so dumb. Grade 12, Hiwa, grade 11, Hiwa, you're so dumb. Grade 9 me. I was naive. I knew my place, like I didn't want to go in grade 9 and make, a huge big deal like that. I auditioned last year and I didn't make it. I did showcase and showcase was really fun. So I came in not knowing what would happen, but I was in a sense prepared. And I knew that I was going to gain and I was going to lose friends. But I didn't want to come to the fact where I would be everybody's friend and then end up with no friends by the end of high school.
The nerves of being judged. Like, I don't think anybody really enjoys being judged in their life, but I think I'm getting over it slowly and realizing that if you just go in with confidence and you know what you're doing, then the chips will fall where they fall.
And it's not simple. Man, oh man, I've had nights where I just sit there and just cry my eyes out, and I have no reason to be crying. It could have been the best day of my life, and I could have been on top of the world. But it's because I go home and I can't tell my mom that.
I'm way too tolerant, and I'd really like to change that about myself. Because I guess I bundle things up too much, and I don't address them at the moment, and I've lost friendships because of that, so I need to definitely change that.
When I think of bullying in the past, I think of myself as being weak somewhat because I let it get to me really badly. But then now that I've grown as a person, because after a little while I thought to myself, it's not worth hearing all those things. I know what I am. I'm not what people say I am or what people say behind my back. So I don't need to believe that, and if those people aren't going to respect me for who I am, I don't need to be around them because they're just going to bring me down.
Elementary school, I used to be really I don't want to say depressed, but I don't know. That was pretty bad times, and I guess sometimes throughout my relationship, we've had our ups, we have also had our downs. It's been pretty bad sometimes, but I don't know, we'll always get over it and move on.
It's a lot harder. I've noticed that my attitude towards people and my attitude towards everything in general really changed because it's this time of year, and this time last year she would be at home right now, and I'm gonna go home tonight and I'm gonna be in a little basement apartment by myself, So it's a big difference, but you have to make the best out of it, because if you don't, you will get nowhere. And that's what I was taught, and that's what I know she will never want me to forget. But that's my number for my jersey, so I thought I'd put it in my locker. And I love the Argos. Miss Walter actually took this for me at a downtown event. I guess they were fundraising for cancer, and since my mom had passed away from cancer, she actually bought one of these for my mom and donated the money to cancer, which I thought was really sweet and really cool because it's nice that she was thinking about my mom, right? And speaking of the angel, there she is up there. That's when I was like, I think 7 or 8, and we were at my aunt's cottage. And I think I just said I love you to her, and she's just like, oh, I love you too, Angel. She was a smoker, and she had small cell lung cancer, and she had it for a few years and she never told us. And then she got really sick last December, and then she told me a few weeks before she passed away that she was getting sicker and sicker, and I thought it was just a bad flu. And then I found out that it was cancerous, and it had spread throughout her whole body. And so she died from small cell lung cancer, a tumor on her heart, a tumor on her liver, and bone cancer. The last thing I told her was, I'm going out to Tim Hortons with Evan, and I'll be back after my exam. And I said, I love you more than all the stars in the sky. And if anything, I would be in your position right now, and you'd be at home. And I asked her to squeeze my hand so I would know that she was listening to me. But by then, she just had no strength. She had no power to do anything, but I knew she heard me. So those were the last things I said to her. I don't know what I think what really makes me happy is being in a relationship. That I don't know, I haven't been in something like that. That makes me really happy. And being with my friends, like you said. It really is the little things in life that matter. The bigger things, they seem to just go by so much faster, and then it's kind of just a good memory. But the little things will always stick with you. You know?
I'd have to say if I was to pick one thing that makes me like really happy, it'd probably be like the improv team. Like that's been like, I've been on it since like grade 11, and it just makes me happy because it's like no matter what, like at the end of the day, if you had a quarrel with your teacher, or you know, you're not getting along with your friends, or like just things aren't going right, you always know that every Monday and Thursday after school you can go and just be crazy and just get it all out.
I come in with my dad, who comes in like 7:30 in the morning, and I'm here with bags under my eyes. I feel like awful. And then, but it's weird because like that's the time when I'm most energetic because of the adrenaline. So I find like I make people laugh during those hours of the day, so I feel good about myself.
Like I really like no, I agree though, cause like you'll have like the crappiest time like if you're at home or whatever, and like I like go to school and like my friends are there, like they can always talk to me, like my boyfriend's here. Prom. So overrated, but like I don't know, like I've always wanted to go to prom, and like first I was so excited, but now I'm just like, this is so lame, but whatever. Like looking at like everyone here, it's like I don't look at it like you're in grade 9, you're in grade 10, you're in grade, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like it shows that like high school went by really, really fast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done in
Yeah.
like 10 days less. Like
It made me realize that not only am I not like this superhuman being that has no emotions or anything like that, but it also made me realize like how vulnerable I am.
I guess I've realized how many different people are in the school, and having like just us, you know, and all of us having like a different story to talk about. It's like I can just imagine how many more stories there are.
we're like in this like huge school of like how many people, and like I've never met you two, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like,
And yeah,
then, like
there's,
now
like,
we're
the
like
same
talking
video
to each
as
other
us
like
for
on
so
a
long, right?
personal level.
Have fun in university. Like it's gonna be like it's gonna be a blast. And like I know like we haven't. I'm making this more than a sentence. I'm sorry, but I know that we haven't like talked or anything like that. But like hearing about the program you got into.
It's performance production at Ryerson at their theater school.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of hearing people like go into the arts and like keep going with it, because like if you love something, do it with the rest of your life. And I think you're gonna be great.
I really don't know what I'm gonna do after university. I mean, I wanna graduate high school, go to university, maybe study the sciences, but I have no idea in what career I'm gonna take, or no idea in which like pathway I'm gonna go.
Have fun and just enjoy your time in grade 9 and in grade 10. But once you get to grade 11, buckle yourself down hardcore, because I didn't do the best in grade 10 and I regret it a lot.
So I guess in grade 9, like, people try really hard to like fit into a group or like find out where they belong, but you'll eventually find yourself like, and like you won't even realize, you know what I mean?
Keep your head up, honestly. You probably already know how much like I admire you just by the way you carry yourself, you know? But like, even if it's like the smallest things that get you down, know that you're so like above it. So just keep your head up.
You'll eventually like find yourself where you belong without even realizing it.
You're a hard worker when it, like you're very dedicated. That's what I like about you, and so keep that up. And I don't know, like you always make me smile. You don't even have to be funny. It's just yeah. So keep that up with like everybody you meet around you, and I hope that you do really well in grade 11, grade 12.
If you look at it as a really bad thing, it's easy to just, be like, all right, there's nothing worth living for. I'm just gonna get rid of myself now.
You know how everyone's like, oh, like, it's so hard, like, grade 12 is so hard, like,
Yeah.
and, like, they don't know where they're going, like, what they're gonna do the year after, like, I just want to say don't worry, because it will come to you when it's the right thing to do, you know what I mean? Like,
If you think, something really bad just happened, but wouldn't it make sense if something really good happened after this? Or just try and, keep yourself occupied until something great happens.
So that concludes this documentary. Yeah. I'd like to thank you guys.
Thanks for documenting it.
Thank you, Margie.
Hope you go on in your lives and enjoy.
go Margie, go
Whatever you do.
Margarita.
Brighton.
And scene.
Thank you, ladies.